If you want to become a successful trader, you need to follow some basic rules. Look, I'm not a genius, but here is why I do pretty well. I stick to my rules like a glue. If a trade goes south, I bail out fast instead of crossing my fingers. I aim for steady wins, nothing crazy. I go through my trades each and every day. I'm there, trading day in, day out. I'm all about the long term. I'm always soaking for new information. Giving up, not in my vocabulary. This is my recipe for rocking this trading gig. Hey there, Tamir from FIBONACCI'S.com here with the daily market recap. Please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, and without any further ado, let's see the charts. Now, this is what I call a whiplash day. Everybody expected going to the upside. Market opened with a gap to the upside. All pre-market was a very green until the day has begun, and then whiplash to the downside. As we can see, it took 3 days of gains. Now SPY is heading towards this purple trend line, all because market is expecting something to happen tomorrow after Mr. Powell's speech at the Jackson Hole. Bears came strong, but we still have this purple trend line that's holding the higher lows since March. Below it, we are heading towards the 423. And if you're a pattern seeker, check this out. We have left shoulder, head, and what seems to be the beginning of the right shoulder. Always prepare for both sides. Fibonacci traders, we don't follow patterns because patterns, truthfully, are not reliable. If patterns were reliable, everybody would make money. But if you follow patterns below 433, this pattern will get validated all the way towards 423 and 417. Be prepared for both sides because, as I always say, no one knows what will happen next. Something will happen. The only thing we have full control of is our risk management. QQQ, everybody expected going towards the 380, going very high after NVIDIA's earnings, but 372, 373, as expected, very tough resistance. We have talked about this area, previous videos, you're more than welcome to check it. We looked left and we said that we need a weekly close above the 373 to say that bulls are back. 373 got rejected. Price got rejected by the 373 area and went all the way back to the 360. Look left. Was a very important level of support. Now, once again, support. Breaking to the downside. Also on the cues, we have what it looks like, head and shoulders, but never rely on patterns. All you need to do, follow price, use levels as your risk management. This is why we use levels as our risk management, because truthfully, no one knows what will happen next. We can assume, but the only thing we have full control of is our risk management. How much are you willing to lose on each and every trade? That's it. Below 354, in my opinion, 337, and then 333. Let me know in the comments below. What do you think? Where are we going with the cues, with the SPY, with the overall market going into September, going into last quarter of 2023, which will begin in October? Dow Jones, after 4 days of holding, breaking below the 342. Where price might be heading next? No need to guess. We have a slight gap over here at the 339. Then we have the 338. Below it, we have all the levels to the downside and another gap at the 332. Good reaction. 345 to the upside needs to get broken to the upside, a breakthrough up and above, closing a weekly above the 346, and then we'll have a great battle between bulls and bears. IWM still holding between the 185 and the 181. Very important level of support. 181 needs to hold. Otherwise, no need to guess. We have the 180, 177, and this gap at the 176. Let's see how market will react to Mr. Powell's speech. Bitcoin moving sideways, nothing much. 26,500 to the upside, 25 to the downside. Below 25, we have this trend line. Price, we'll go see it. Ethereum, same thing. 17 to the upside, 1640 to the downside. Below it, 1540, and then 1430 and 13 to the downside. Let me know in the comments below what you think about cryptos in general. If you look at the Ethereum, you can see multi-top over the 2032. If you go to the weekly, double top of the 2030, now breaking below this neck, not looking good. 13 will be here sooner than we all think. Oil hanging above the 1790. It's the 618 Fibonacci retracement. Uptrend, retracement, 618. Below it, we're heading back to the 74 area. Let's see a weekly close above the 80.50, and then we are heading back, retesting once again, trying to break above this red box, red resistance area, very difficult resistance since November 2022, almost 1 year of resistance. SOXX, not surprising, with an engulfing to the downside. 510 rejected price. Now we have this white trend line that needs to hold. This white trend line is holding the higher lows since October 2022, almost 1 year of an uptrend. Let's see where SOXX is heading. Below it, we have this 461 gap, and then we have the 433. We have Fibonacci to help us identify the next support for price action. 471 together with this white trend line, gap 455, 436 with a gap. Take 1 second, hit the like, subscribe, share with friends, hit the notification bell so you won't miss any other videos. We are going live each and every day during weekdays, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. We also take chart. I'm taking chart request. There is no we. It's just me. So like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Will be much appreciated. Apple 180, as we said a few days ago, 180 will be a very tough resistance for price. And here we are, got rejected, closed yesterday's gap, now closed below the 176. 171 is the next support that needs to hold. Then we have the 170 area, all this area, the 170, 171, very important level of support. Below it, we are heading towards the 167. Nvidia opened the day 7 or 8% to the upside, closed almost red. Anything can happen in the stock market. You need to prepare for both sides, and this is why we don't chase. FOMO at its best. I had so many people, so many students came to me, should I buy Nvidia? Should I buy Nvidia? And I always say, wait to see how the day ends. You are swing traders, so you need to see how the day ends, not how it opens. Only when the day ends, then we can see where price is heading. Nvidia closed the opening gap. Crazy move on Nvidia. Check the 15 minutes. Opened to the upside. .5% to the upside, and then went all the way down. Close the gap. Gaps are meant to get filled. Now let's see, this white trend line needs to hold as support. It was a very important level of support, resistance, sorry. Now it needs to hold as support. Below it, we have this gap at the 435. If you want to know where price might be heading next, no need to guess. We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. Take it to the upside. Now, this is our swing low. We can take it also from here. Now, you can see 462 and then 450 to the downside. It's only technical analysis. No need to guess. All we need to do is identify and truly understand the relationship between pure price action, aka candlestick analysis, trend lines, and Fibonacci. That's it. Check the links in the description below for more educational resources. We have the Fibonacci Academy playlist. Check it out. It's free before you take any other course, any other mentorship. Go through that playlist. 25 videos on how to become a better trader on the technical side and the psychology behind trading. And then, if you want to take your trading journey to the highest level, truly understand price action, become your own indicator on any time frame, day trading, swing trading, on any security that you want, ETFs, indices, futures, cryptos, forex, stocks, of course, one-on-one live mentorship. We have also the pre-recorded, same program, pre-recorded. Both programs will gain you lifetime access, guaranteed lifetime access, support, guidance, and all Discord channels until you will become your own indicator. You will stop follow others to tell you what to do, where to buy, and what to sell. AMD, perfect example. If you follow me on Twitter and you saw previous videos, you know this white trend line. We have talked about this white trend line several weeks now, and we said that as long as we are in this downtrend channel, red downtrend channel, we are heading towards this white trend line. And here we are. This white trend line holding the higher lows since October. Now, breaking below it, we are heading towards this red trend line. Let's see if we can get some kind of a bounce. For now, we are in a downtrend. We can take Fibonacci, swing low, swing high. And as you can see, Fibonacci gives us everything that we need for future price action. Follow closely. We take swing high, we take swing low, and Fibonacci gives us the next extension for price. Not surprising, almost at the crossroads of two trend lines. It's all about trend lines, Fibonacci, and candlestick analysis. Tesla holding the 228. Below it, we have this gap at the 216. This purple trend line needs to hold. This purple trend line is holding the higher lows since January. Let's see where it goes. Weekly close above 243, and then we will go long. And of course, it's not financial advice. Microsoft gave back 3 days of gains. As we said, 330, 331 area, very tough resistance. Nobody expected this downside, but we said that once price will reach the 330, 331, it will have a tough time to break up and above. Now Let's see where Microsoft is heading. Might be heading back towards the 311. Amazon breaking below, closing below this white trend line, heading towards the 130 gap. This white trend line held the higher lows since March. Now got broken to the downside. Let's see if price can fill this gap and move back up. Will not happen tomorrow, maybe during next week. Google went all the way towards the 134. 134 was the high of July, went all the way, got rejected. Now this white trend line needs to hold the support. Otherwise, we are heading back towards this purple trend line together with the 127. Netflix, FOMO at its best. Yesterday, when Netflix went all the way to 440, I got so many DMs on Twitter and on Discord. Should we buy Netflix? Should we enter long on Netflix? Because Netflix, I can understand the questions. Netflix broke very strong above this white trend line. And I said, wait to see how the day will end. Are you day trading or swing trading? If you are swing trading, you don't care what happens in the first hour. You don't care what happens in the first 3 hours or 4 hours or 5 hours. You need to sit and wait and see how the day is going to end. And you can see it in the last 30 or 15 minutes. Wait until the end of the day to take your swing trading decisions. Do not get into FOMO in the first 2, 3, 4 hours of the day. You are swing trading. You don't care what happens in the beginning of the day. Meta, sorry, went all the way to 300, got rejected. 284 needs to hold. Otherwise, we have all the levels to the downside and good reaction for Mr. Powell's speech. We have all the levels for future resistance and future support. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like, subscribe, share with friends. Don't forget to check the links in the description below for more educational resources. Until the next video, stay safe.